3 different doctors said that Paul is their brother, but Paul claims he has no brothers. Who's lying? Hi! I haven't seen you in forever. It's been so long. I didn't know what to do with myself without you, you know? I almost fell into a deep pit of insanity. Everything was dark and squiggly and swirly. An incandescent blue blur of misty purple watercolors swirling around in a giant spiral, like just crossing the event horizon of a black hole. What is the point of this? Hello, I'm the Wheezy Knight, at your service. Welcome back to LEGO the Week. Last week was a bit of a journey. Okay, well, it wasn't that big of a journey, but it was a very interesting episode because it was actually, not only was it the first mock set, I guess, that I'll ever do, but it is also a callback. The structure of the video was also a callback to the old LEGO designer videos that the actual LEGO design team did back in the late 2000s, early 2010s. And let me tell you, it took a long time to search for a lot of the things, specifically the music. The music was the most difficult thing to try and find in the first place, but it was worth it in the end, in my opinion. Of course, obviously, we're back to the normal setup with the Razor Crest and What? This week's set is Boba Fett's Starship. Set number 75312 came out in 2021 with 593 pieces and retailed for $49.99 upon release. To get the set new would be around $39, and to get it used would be around $27. The minifigures in the set were, of course, Boba Fett, Din Djarin the Mandalorian, and also I threw in the Gamorrean Carbonite brick as well. Now, while I do not consider this the best Slave 1 LEGO set there is, obviously, that does not mean that I despise it. In fact, I really like it for its size. It's nice and hefty, it feels good to, hold, and all around it's a very sturdy build. It does come with this little, for lack of a better word, speeder. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but basically what it does is it allows you to basically put the Slave 1 in its flight mode. Basically, it's kind of like a glorified stand, if you will, that I think is very nice, and you can put a minifigure in there as well to drive it around. And of course, here is the Slave 1 herself, and for her size, she is beautiful. I really do like it, and especially just the small angles and the small little design choices that they made. For example, that slight incline that they did, it's not parallel with the rest of the build, and it looks so good. As well as the coloring, like in the cavity of the wings, you just have that bright orange pop out where the stabilizer wings, connect to the rest of the body of the ship. It's very nice. And that's another thing, is that like the 20th anniversary Slave 1 set from 2019, the wings are not connected. Anyway, obviously it wouldn't be a Slave 1 without the proper use of a cargo hold and a carbonite brick, so yeah, that's very cool. And it does not fall out, which, is
is good. There are also stud shooters on the side, and of course the cockpit, while minimal, is able to fit Boba, and of course there are studs on the bottom for where you can attach him, and controls up at the top. And of course, here is what the ship looked like in its flight mode, and just like the 2019 variant, there is a handle on the back, smaller this time, obviously, because it has to stay in size with the actual ship itself. But it is okay. It's nice enough to hold. It's not the best handle. It's not as good as the 20th anniversary version, but it's still okay. So overall, I think it's a pretty good Slave 1. I am very happy with it. So yeah, that was Boba Fett's Starship. Hope you guys enjoyed this week, and if you did, why not leave a like, comment, and subscribe? Really helps me out a lot. And until next time, I bid thee farewell.